This is the Mamiya m645. It's a medium format camera that's just as fun and fast as a 35mm. It's a third the cost of a Hasselblad, and it just might be the most underrated film camera I own, especially for street. Stick around and I'll show you why I might be selling the rest of my medium format gear, even the Hasselblad.
No, you're not. The Hasselblad is mine.
Now nobody's gonna watch, thanks. The Mamiya m645 is a workhorse. It has shutter speeds from 1/500th of a second all the way down to 8 whole seconds. It's got mirror lockup, a multiple exposure switch, interchangeable viewfinders, not one, but 2 shutter release buttons, and it can accept both 120 and 220 film inserts. But the best thing about this camera, it's got auto exposure. That's right, dog. Shoot more, think less. I mean, check this out. Here I am on location, blasting through a roll of Tri-X using aperture priority to let the camera do the thinking for me. Less thoughts, more shots, baby. I mean, I know film is expensive these days, but the m645 gets 15 shots per roll. That's 3 more shots than you get out of a 6x6 camera, like the Hasselblad. Speaking of, here's some shots Sarah took on Kodak Gold with the Hasselblad 501cm using the 80mm planar f2.8. And I mean, in comparison to the Mamiya, I know it's not apples to apples, but it goes to show that you don't need to spend big Hasselblad bucks just to get cliche medium format film photos of abandoned buildings. Here's a couple more comparable shots from a different location. And yeah, I know Sarah's shots are way better, but that doesn't mean you should go out and buy a Hasselblad. Sarah's just a way better photographer. Stick around to see Sarah's turn with the Mamiya. Anyway, I got this Mamiya in 2023 and I've been taking it everywhere. I even took it to Big Bend National Park. I've wasted frames on all sorts of stuff, like this bullet-riddled holiday sign, this here phone booth, and Freckles the mule. He's called Freckles because he has freckles. See? Anyway, my point is, with 15 shots per roll, it's fun to shoot. Like a scaled up version of a half-frame camera, you get so many shots that one crappy photo ain't the end of the world. So don't worry, go ahead and take that trash can banger. Who cares when you got 14 more shots in the bank? By the way, check with your bank, but I think it makes great financial sense to buy one of my trash can shaped film capsules at madebylopro.com. Anyway, I know you're probably thinking, no, 645 is small. I don't care about saving money. I want big negatives like the Mamiya 7. Well, check out this crazy sharp photo I took of my puppy boy with the Mamiya m645. Check out that detail. This is a 70 megapixel scan that I could print at nearly 2 feet by 3 feet at 300 DPI. So again, 645 might be the teensiest of the medium format frames, but it ain't no slouch. By the way, I took that with this 80mm f1.9 lens. It's the only lens I have for the Mamiya. Anywho, here's some more shots from that roll of Tri-X with some classic film photography subjects such as old-timey gas stations, chicken pictures, and of course, everyone's favorite, more abandoned buildings. Honestly, this spot was kinda hard to frame up with the 80mm, and ever since I learned about it, I've kinda wanted the 45mm wide-angle lens, especially because this camera works surprisingly well for street photography. This is the only medium format camera I've been able to use for street photos like this, and it ain't just because of the aperture priority. This thing even has a grip with a built-in trigger, so your left hand supports all the weight and shoots, while your right hand is free to focus and adjust the aperture. So between the grip and the auto exposure, this is the best run and gun shooting I've ever had with a medium format camera. Case in point, these last 4 frames of Tri-X that I snapped in New Braunfels, Texas, which honestly kinda sucks for street photography. But you know what doesn't suck for street photos? Renaissance Festival! Oh, thank you so much.
Absolutely, loves.
I mean, it's full of weirdos all dressed up for attention. It's like Comic-Con, but you don't have to be a virgin. Anyway, before we even got out of the parking lot, I had to knock off some of those first shot jitters by taking a picture of this couple with their cute little corgis. By the way, I'm shooting on CatLabs 80 Mark II, a slow speed black and white film. Thank you, CatLabs. But it might not have been the best choice for such an overcast day. With a slow speed of 80 ISO, I had to shoot pretty wide open, and I didn't always achieve critical focus. I got a lot of photos that were a bit soft, like this portrait. It looks like I focused more on the lens. By the way, check out this guy's work at Wet Plates on Instagram. He made this tintype of us. So like I said, I'm getting a lot of soft pictures, like the ladies at the gate, those corgis, these wolfhounds, and of course the tintypist. Though, that made it all the more rewarding when I finally did nail the focus. And look at that! That is a tack-sharp puppy boy with a ridiculously shallow depth of field. Plus, with this retro grain structure, this looks like a kind of timeless and vintage shot. But that ain't the last dog banger. Look at this cute little Frenchie. He blinked at the last second, but I don't care. Then I caught these people just scarfing down some burritos or something, and look at this guy on horseback with a falcon. Dr. Caesar, what kind of bird is that? This is probably one of my favorite moments. Look at that, the guy's kind of laughing, everyone's happy, go lucky, love it. Then look at this little granny doing some medieval type of craft work. What a cool little detail shot, I love it. And finally, we get this little human interaction here. And that's that. I finished off the roll of CatLabs 80 with this terrible shot of some furry teaching the children about his favorite subreddits. Finished a roll. And here I am loading up another roll of CatLabs, but this time it's their 320 speed black and white film.
You can tell I haven't shot 120 in forever. Is this a sticker or is it a liquor? I think it's a liquor.
Totally makes sense for CatLabs.
Meow. 320 time? Okay, handing it to Sarah.
That's right, it's Sarah's turn. Babe, what did you think about it?
Oh my god, you can't focus on it.
Yeah, Sarah didn't really like it that much, but she's spoiled by the Hasselblad. And regardless of if she likes the Mamiya or not, you cannot argue with the results. Look at that, Sarah got some tack-sharp subjects right, chia. So yeah, Sarah might not have liked the camera, but she was still nabbing some decent frames of those Renfest weirdos. Like this one. Or this one. And this one. And even this one. But this thing is heavy, so she wanted to trade back for her cute little Minolta, but not before she got this banger. Whoa, look at that silhouette. This shot slaps. It's tack sharp and he's got just enough light on his face to reveal a somber gaze staring out into the void. Like, what's bro thinking about? You okay, dude? Anyway, like I said, Sarah was done shooting this big ol' Mamiya, so once again, it was my turn to shoot some blurry ass photos, dude. Yeah, but it gets better. Here we are once again documenting furry culture as this big ol' mascot wannabe tells this kid all about his brand new Cowboy Bebop fanfiction he just dropped on Discord. In all seriousness, I definitely captured some candid slice of life moments here. Something I don't think I would have been able to do with a big ol' clunky fully manual Hasselblad. The auto exposure in the left-hand grip makes me feel like an old-timey run-and-gun press photographer, blasting frames left and right and getting bangers like this. Look at this Willem Dafoe looking cool-ass crochet beanie-wearing motherfucker. I hope I look half as cool as this guy at his age, unless he's my age. So all in all, we got some great pictures at the Renfest with this here Mamiya. Last but not least of which is these crazy wriggly puppies. Just makes me wish I could bring Walker out to events like this without a total puppy meltdown. Anyway, I love the Mamiya M645, so should I sell the rest of my medium format gear? I mean, yeah, I probably should. So drop a comment if you want the Hasselblad or my Yashica or this super rare pre-war folding 6x9 camera with a rangefinder. And if you really want my medium format cameras, like, subscribe, ring that bell icon, and buy my merch or donate at madebylopro.com. Thank you, Internet. I'm Nick. I'm part of the Mamiyamigos. Mamiyamigos! I shoot the Mamiya and that's how it goes. I love my Mamiya, yo, it is my bro. I don't want to shoot a Hasselblad, no. Mamiyamigos is the way that it goes. The best way to support the channel is to go to madebylopro.com and give what you can today to help make analog fun again. And you get your name down here at the bottom of the screen like these cool guys. Come on, man. Woo! Thank you guys. Thank you so much, LoPresti Army. Thank you so much to Spencer. Thank you so much to Juan. I appreciate you guys. You guys rock. If you want your name down here and you want to help support the channel, please go to madebylopro.com today and give what you can. I appreciate it. Thank you. If you're still here, say Mamma Mia! Ah! Thank you so much, guys. Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, this is the ASMR Nick LoPresti ASMR channel with his nose on the microphone. Bye, guys.